Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. So lately I've been drawn to just use the Rider-Waite to do my reading for the day. So that's what I'm going to do. And we'll see what happens. So no Lenormand, just Rider-Waite, and we'll see what comes out. So like usual, shuffle a couple times and then get started. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands, Five of Wands in reverse. Makes me think masculine energy does not want to be involved in any conflict at this time. So he's avoiding it like the plague. Running away from it even. Four of Cups in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Makes me feel like the reason that he is running away from conflict is because he's not changing his mind. He knows how he feels about this situation, and there's nothing that anyone can say to get him to change his mind. Page of Swords in reverse. Justice again. He knows how this is going to play out. He's made up his mind, so there's no point even arguing with people about his decisions. Yeah, definitely. So Divine Masculine is avoiding people because they want to fight with him about his decisions. Ten of Cups. Empress. King of Cups. Justice. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Cups. This card makes me feel like Divine Masculine knows where his heart lies. He's found the one, and she's represented here. Like Divine Masculine in this reading has found the feminine energy that he wants to be with. He's seeing this feminine energy as the future mother of his children. He's seeing her as the feminine energy that he can build with. He's in love. So this card makes me feel like he's just trying to figure out how he's going to make this work. So I feel like this is a relationship that hasn't started yet. It's like masculine energy sees her, knows she's it, knows he's found the right one, but is unsure how to approach her. I feel like because these two cards are different, like the Emperor didn't come out, I feel like Divine Masculine in this reading is feeling a little bit less than. Like he's looking at this feminine energy and thinking like, wow, I'm like not on her level. Like he's seeing her as being like a goddess. It's like he looks at her and he sees everything that he wants in a woman. But again, he's feeling like he doesn't quite measure up, but this card makes me feel like he's all in. This card makes me feel like he wants to give her an offer. But this card makes me feel like he has trouble expressing his emotions. It's like internally he's full of love and passion for her, but he doesn't know how to express it. He has trouble expressing his emotions, in addition to feeling a little bit inferior. This card makes me feel like it doesn't really matter what he does or does not say to this feminine energy. It's like, sorry about that, guys. My light turned off for some reason. It's acting up. Anyhow, I was saying that it doesn't really matter what masculine says or does not say to feminine energy, because this is a meant to be relationship. Justice is in play, so it's gonna work out as it should. Sorry, just had to turn my light down. Light troubles today. Okay. This is happening, and it's a gift. So let's continue. Emperor. Queen of Pentacles. Strength. Queen of Cups. Three of Cups. And the Chariot. This card makes me feel like the Emperor is like, I found my happiness and I'm ready. I feel like it's almost like a coronation. It's like, I found what I'm looking for and now I'm ready to step fully into my masculine position. I just heard kingly position. I feel like this masculine energy in this reading before may have been a bit of a playboy, or wasn't really into being in a committed relationship. I feel like this is a masculine energy that didn't really have a lot of girlfriends, or people that he was serious about. But now that he's found this feminine energy, he's ready to be like all that he can be, to work to reach his full potential. The thing about this is I'm thinking that there's interference. I feel like this feminine energy may not live up to some certain standard. I don't feel like this is a third party situation, but I feel like there are people involved that aren't gonna like this relationship, which is why he came out of trying to avoid conflict. I also feel like he's trying to avoid messing this up with feminine energy. This is how he sees Divine Feminine, the perfect package. She's motherly, feminine, nurturing, able to build, as well as financially stable. I just heard love at first sight. I feel like he's seen her and he was instantly in love. And now it's like his feelings, I feel like since he's seen her for the very first time, his feelings have just been growing and growing. And it's like pushing him to take control of the situation. I just heard grow up. I feel like when Divine Masculine in this reading saw Divine Feminine, it's like he grew up. He went from, I want to say a man-child into a man. I think he was like living his life kind of immaturely, and he saw Divine Feminine, and that made him think like, it's time for me to be a man. This is the determining factor, her feelings. So this makes me think like Divine Feminine in this reading and Divine Masculine in this reading haven't really spoke. So he doesn't know what her feelings are. But I feel like because she's coming out as the Queen of Cups, that when he does inquire of her, he's going to find out that she feels the same way about him. This, to me, is a date. I feel like it's going to be like a group. Because there's 3 people here, I feel like it's going to be a group thing. It's like, oh, I have this get-together. That I would like you to come with me to. I feel like this card makes me feel like it's going to go well, this get-together, date/get-together. And I feel like that's where Divine Feminine in this reading is going to let on her feelings. Because I feel like she sees him like this. She sees him, the way he looks at her like she's the most amazing thing. She's looking at him like, you're it for me too. But these two are not speaking to each other. But they both are feeling and thinking very highly of each other. So this date is going to lead to a movement forward, a progression to see where the relationship goes. I feel like this is a long time coming for Divine Masculine. I feel like for a long time, you know, he's been living this immature life, but I feel like deep down he's wanted to have the family, he's wanted to be a father, he's wanted to you know, settle down. I feel like he's of age, like, you know, his party days are over. He's getting older. I feel like the things he used to do, you know, when he was young are just not really satisfying him anymore. Like, it's time. And I feel like he's been looking, but he hasn't been finding until this. Until he met Divine Feminine. There's something about her that makes him think that she's going to be a good mother. And I feel like she has her own bank. Perfect package. But this Divine Masculine is shy. It's like he's trying to get up his nerve. This card makes me feel like in his outside life, it's like this, like he is in control, he's powerful, he's strong, but when it comes to his feelings, he's I just heard the word reluctant. He's reluctant to disclose his feelings. This card just made me feel, okay. This card just made me feel like there's something with his mother. His mother taught him that he should master his emotions or control his emotions or stifle them in some way. So I feel like that is where the issue is. It's like he's went through his whole life perhaps being told that a man controls his emotions or suppresses them. So now when it's a crucial time to express his emotions, he's having difficulties. It's like he's become too controlled. So that's going to be an issue for him moving forward, is him being able to communicate and be open and less guarded and controlled. These cards make me feel like Divine Feminine in this reading is getting something that she deserves. It makes me feel like I just heard she prayed for it. Like she prayed for this moment to happen. But of course, Divine Masculine doesn't know that. I just heard this is her just reward. So that makes me feel like this perfect package that Divine Masculine sees her as hasn't always been a perfect package. This just made me feel like I feel like there may be some issues with controlling here. I feel like Divine Masculine in this reading may be so in love with Divine Feminine in this reading that he may be a little bit too controlling. So he should work on that. But again, Divine Feminine is getting her just rewards. I feel like she's built herself up into this, and now she's being rewarded for her hard work. I'm getting like very sweet energy from this Divine Feminine. Very kind, very loving, very successful. I feel like the way that Divine Masculine views her is exactly the way that she is. There's no, I feel like she's like, I just heard an open book. It's like what you see is what you get. So this nurturing quality, this loving quality, this hardworking quality is actually like the real deal. And that's why masculine energy is attracted to her. I just felt like this date that is going to be in a group setting is a good idea. And I feel like the reason that it's a good idea is because of Divine Masculine's guardedness and his reservedness. It takes off some of the pressure that he would feel if it were just him and her solo on a solo date. I feel like he will be able to speak less. I feel like he's gonna do the asking. And this card makes me feel like he's gonna ask because there's a part of him that's a bit controlling. So he's gonna take the initiative. She's gonna say yes. They're gonna go on a group date. It's gonna be successful. It's going to be with his people. And I feel like he is going to see that she meshes well with his group. I feel like during this date, she's going to disclose something to him that lets him know how she feels. It's going to be like, well, I like you too, I've been watching you too, blah, blah, blah. Because I feel like she has had her eye on him. He doesn't know that though. I just heard this is gonna take off. It's like once these two go on this first date, it's gonna be like there's no stopping them. They're gonna be inseparable. Again with the controlling, it's like he's gonna push hard. Divine Masculine in this reading is gonna push hard for this relationship to move forward. I feel like Divine Feminine in this reading has been in some sort of isolation. I feel like when he asked her to go on this group outing, she is going to be overjoyed because she's going to get to socialize. I feel like who's ever in this group that is Divine Masculine's friend, she's really gonna get along with the feminine energy. So this may be like some double dates or triple dates, or the feminine energy in the group is really gonna take to her. And I feel like that is how Divine Masculine is really, it's going to be like the icing on the cake. It's like, okay, like this woman can fit into my life. It's like not only do I think she's great, but the other people in my group think she's great. So I feel like there's not, I thought there was, when I pulled those cards earlier, I thought it was going to be about conflict, but I think what it's saying is like, there's no conflict in this situation. It's like everything meshes. It's like these two fit. It's like Divine Masculine doesn't have to struggle. Doesn't have to struggle to make this woman fit into his life. It's just like there's an ease to the relationship. So really, like, because of the way this relationship is going to be so easy, it's like Divine Masculine in this reading doesn't even really need to control. I just feel like he's just so in love with her that it's just like he wants to be with her all the time, to the point where it could get a little overbearing for a Divine Feminine. She might, I don't feel like there's space here though. Like, I don't feel like she's pushing him away in any way. I feel like she's welcoming him. She feels the same. Everything's working out and they're moving forward. This card makes me feel like this Divine Masculine in this reading is like going to go above and beyond to ensure that everything is perfect. I feel like he's gonna try and get I feel like he's gonna try and get Divine Feminine pregnant. It's like he wants her to be the mother of his children. And not only that, he's like, he's gonna like provide her with like anything she needs materially. Like anything she wants, he's gonna get it for her. Anything that he thinks she wants, he's gonna get it for her. And you know what I feel like is gonna happen as a result of like how happy he feels? I feel like his emotional life, like the way he feels, is going to become more stable. It's like the more that she's around, the more that he makes her happy, the more stable he feels, the stronger he feels. She's gonna open him up. This reserved nature that he has, she's gonna break him open, and he's gonna start feeling comfortable and safe enough to allow her to see, the inner workings, which I don't feel like is something that, he wasn't open to do in the past, because I feel like he was taught that men don't do that. Men are not emotional beings. You know what I mean? But she's gonna teach him that that it's not healthy to keep your emotions all bottled up. I just heard the word freedom. It's like she's gonna set him emotionally free. And I feel like he's gonna be able to just be himself and be okay with just being himself. It's like he doesn't have to restrain himself. She's gonna teach him that it's okay to just be himself. I just heard, just be you, boo. Oh my God. I don't think that she was always like that, though. I feel like she herself has just like balanced out her own emotional health. And now she's going to teach him how to do that. I feel like there's a silliness that's coming through here. Like, I feel like Divine Feminine in this reading is silly. Like, she's a prankster, she jokes around, or she plays. I feel like he's gonna see that on their outing. Like, he's gonna see that she's kind of like very lighthearted and doesn't really take herself too seriously, even though she, in his eyes, is like so wonderful. It's like she's humble. She like, I feel like there's no arrogance about her. Even though she has all these wonderful qualities, it's like she treats people with respect, or even like, it's like she doesn't realize her value. But not like in a negative way. Maybe I'm not like saying that right. Like, she sees her value, but she doesn't use it against other people. It's like she's not like, I'm the shit and you're nothing, It's like she accepts people the way that they are, and she doesn't judge, and she doesn't hold herself above others, which makes her very open, very loving, very playful. I feel like it's peaceful to be around her. And that's what's going to open him up. feel like there's something like divine about, it's like when they do go on this date, it's almost like God's spirit has his hand over this date. It's like God's spirit is like watching over the date, making sure that it's perfect. Because I feel like this relationship is a gift. Again, a gift to her though. Excuse me. Like these cards are all surrounded by feminine cards. So I feel like this is happening as a reward for her. Because I feel like she's changed. I feel like these cards here, it's like I don't feel like Divine Feminine in this reading has ever been loved before. I feel like she's been so loving, she has loved, but I don't feel like she has been loved. This masculine energy is going to show her true love. So it's like this couple is going to learn from each other. It's like he's going to show her what true love is, and she's going to open him up emotionally so that he can enjoy his life more. And I feel like the feeling that they have, this connection that they have, is like not even as crazy as it's gonna be. Like it's just gonna grow in strength. So I feel like the electricity that they feel when they're with each other is like nothing like it's gonna be. This relationship is moving forward. Divine Masculine in this reading is going to ensure that it does. But he doesn't have to worry so much because Divine Feminine in this reading loves him just as much as he loves her. I feel like Divine Masculine in this reading has a lot of friends. And I feel like Divine Feminine in this reading, not so much. But I feel like the energy that I get from this, her being so playful, it's like why doesn't she have a lot of friends? But I mean, like, Divine Masculine has a lot of friends, and she's just gonna be meshed right in and just love it, because for some reason she's been isolated, and I think it's because there's some healing work that she needed to do in her life, and now it's like she's coming out, and Divine Masculine is going to bring her into this social world arena, and she's just gonna flourish. Just flourish. I feel like there's going to be fulfillment in every way that is defined by Divine Feminine, whether that be motherhood. She's going to want for nothing. And Divine Masculine in this reading is going to make sure that that is so. I'm going to stop here because I could go on and on, I think. I'm going to do an extended if you are interested. If not, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, see ya.